every program that I host on Zombie TV. How many people here know about Zombie TV? Oh gosh, all of you. I think the Roku box is the best thing ever. I mean, I haven't left my bedroom in like 2 weeks. I've just been soiling myself and watching bad movies. And I hope you all do the same when you go home tonight. Tonight, Mr. Lobo, it gets to show you a good movie for a change. A really good movie. How many people were here this morning for Night of the Living Dead? Okay, quite a few of you. Quite a few of you. That was a collaboration of George Romero and John Russo. And those of you who are fans of Night of the Living Dead may know that John Russo and George Romero kind of split off in a way, where there's kind of two franchises really. There's Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead, etc. from Romero, and Return of the Living Dead films from John Russo. And when Dan O'Bannon was given the task of directing Return of the Living Dead, he really felt like he was kind of treading in Romero's domain, and that he felt that they needed to go a really different direction. And Return of the Living Dead is a very different direction. It has a lot of satire, it has humor, it has very different kinds of zombies. In fact, the zombies, you know, usually you think of zombies, you think of mindless hordes, and they're all kind of the same. These zombies are all characters. You know, there's the Tar Man, the Yellow Man, the Witch, and they're almost like EC comic book monsters, you know, which was, well, they looked a lot like 50s comic books to kind of create these hero zombies, which you'll see tonight in the film. Dan O'Bannon was a genius. He's not with us anymore. He did the screenplay for Alien. He wrote the screenplay for Total Recall. He wrote a couple of the stories for Heavy Metal, the film Heavy Metal. And in all of Dan O'Bannon's feature work that I can think of, there's always this present theme of the waking nightmare. In the film Alien, of course, they come out of hypersleep and the nightmare begins. And in the B-17 story in Heavy Metal, one of the soldiers gets knocked out by these canisters, and from that point, zombies exist. In Return of the Living Dead, or Total Recall, I don't even need to explain Total Recall. It's kind of a nightmare. You don't know what's dream and what's reality. I don't know if that's what's happening here in Return of the Living Dead, but when the two heroes get knocked out by the trioxin gas in the opening credits sequence of the film, from that point forward is when the nightmare truly begins. So it is interesting to see how poetic Dan O'Bannon's work is, and we'll certainly miss him tonight. I actually got a message from Diane O'Bannon, his fiance, or yeah, his fiance, his wife is that's what I meant to say. And she sends her hugs and kisses to everyone, and she's always excited that there's this continuing interest in her husband's work. And Return of the Living Dead is one that he actually got to direct as well as work on the screenplay. And it's one of Mr. Lobo's favorite films. How many people here love this film? It's interesting because, you know, you think, okay, punk rock zombies, this is going to be a dumb movie, you know. And it's a pretty smart movie and a well-made movie. It is uneven, you know. It's interesting because other people don't see this movie the way I see this movie. I think of it as flawless, but sometimes when you watch it with people, they kind of can see the rough spots, you know. It's a low-budget movie, but low-budget movies have a special magic to them. So you kind of forgive the scotch tape and popsicle sticks and visible strings and things like that happen. Do we have three people who would like to come up here and win some prizes? Raising some hands here. Okay. Three people who consider themselves punk rock. Come on, three people. Can we get three people up on stage? Come on. I'm just going to physically grab someone and make them come up on stage. Is that going to happen? Does Mr. Lobo have to smack a bitch? Okay. Are you coming up on stage? You seem pretty punk rock to me, sir. This is a brave man. This is a man's man. This is the ideal Alamo Draft House patron right here. How many beers have you had tonight, sir?
Bloody Mary this morning, but last night was countless.
All right, all right. This is keeping America strong right here. So two more people. Come on, two more. Two more. Okay, I'm coming out there. Coming out there for someone. I know you wanted to come up on stage, didn't you? Yeah? Can he come up? Mom, can he come up? Oh, sis, can you come up? I couldn't see your face. I'm sorry. All right, you come up. You come up also. All right, we need one more. One more. Got two brave souls. We want a third. We want a third. Here we go. Let's see here. Who's looking like they are truly punk rock? I am going to find that ideal. Everyone's like hiding their faces. I've never seen such timid horror fans in my entire life. You know, this is the true horror fan. You know, there was horror fans. You know, they're like in their leather jackets, stabbing trees with switchblades. No, horror fans are indoor kids. Horror fans are afraid of sunlight. Horror fans want to know who would win between a fight of Aquaman versus Thundercats. These are the horror fans that I know. You, sir, you look like you're ready to come up.